Is the Batman Arkhamverse over? Let's just jump into the elephant in the room right now. What's up, everybody? Jimmy or Chaos, welcome to the channel. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. It was a big oof, we know that. For fans of the Arkhamverse, it was a really tough pill to swallow. It left a lot of us wondering, is this it? Is the universe that gave us some of the best superhero games ever made just over? Well, no. Don't hang up the cowl just yet, because the rumor mill, it's been churning. After a massive failure that was Suicide Squad, it looks like Warner Brothers is finally ready to get back to what we all wanted in the first place. Today we're diving into all the leaks, all the rumors, all the confirmations, and all the insider reports about the future of the Batman Arkham series. We're going to talk about the potential of a full-on reboot, a wild remake rumor, and the game that fans have been begging for years. You're going to want to stick around because later in the video, I'm going to show you guys leaked concept art from a canceled Arkham sequel that would have honestly completely changed the game. It featured a new Batman, had incredible villains, and it's the game we almost got, but we never did. Drop a like, make sure you're subscribed, turn on those notifications, and let's get into it. And remember, guys, I read every single comment on every single video. If I heart your comment, that means I read it and I liked it, or if I replied. But if I don't, I still read it. You probably just weren't being nice. Now, the biggest news, the reason we're even having this conversation today, it comes from the fallout of Suicide Squad. The game was a financial disaster, and according to a bombshell report from Bloomberg, Warner Brothers has seen the light. The report states that Rocksteady is now looking to return to what made them famous in the first place: single-player Batman games, duh! Now, this just isn't speculation anymore. The CEO of Warner Brothers himself has confirmed that a new Batman game is one of their top priorities after a decade of waiting since Arkham Knight. It seems like they're finally listening. Some insiders are even saying Rocksteady has basically been given one last chance to get it right. So they're going to go back to the franchise that people actually want. And the big question isn't if we're getting a new Batman game from Rocksteady, but what kind of game is it going to be? And that is where the rumors actually get really interesting. Right now, the internet is split between two massive theories for Rocksteady's next move. And you can tell me which one you lean towards. First, you have the Arkham Asylum remake. I'm not talking about a simple remaster like we got a few years ago. The rumor is a full ground-up remake of the original classic. Now, this makes sense to me. It's a safe bet for the studio, a guaranteed hit, and a way to reintroduce the world to a new generation of players on the next-gen consoles. But then there's the other, more ambitious path: a full-on franchise reboot. This would mean wiping the slate clean, starting a brand new Arkham-style universe, and fans are already dreaming about what this could look like. A truly living, breathing Gotham City filled with civilians, like in the Spider-Man game, side quests, actual choices, consequences, and a bigger focus on Batman's detective work. And it makes you feel like you're actually solving crimes yourself. So which would you rather see? A perfect remake of a classic or a brand new start? Or maybe even both? But, I mean, before we look forward, kind of have to look back at what we almost got. This is the part that is going to hurt some of you, and this is the part that I promised at the beginning of the video. For years, there were rumors of a canceled Arkham sequel from WB Montreal, the studio behind Arkham Origins, and recently, concept art from that project leaked online. It's incredible. The project was codenamed Project Sabbath. It was set to be a direct sequel to Arkham Knight, taking place about 10 years later. The concept art, it shows an older, grizzled Bruce Wayne, retired and actually using a cane, passing the mantle of Batman to his biological son, Damian Wayne, which is crazy because on our other channel, our cinema channel, we just did a Batman breakdown of the new movie coming out in the DC, and it looks like Damian Wayne is going to play a huge part. So we see Damian in a high-tech batsuit and art for villains like a monstrous Killer Croc and a Huntress. The game was even rumored to feature the Nemesis system from the Shadow of Mordor games. The game was real. It was in development, and then it got canceled, supposedly to make way for Gotham Knights. I mean, I know, that one's hard to swallow. Seeing this amazing concept art just shows the potential that's been sitting on the shelf for years. I know that one hurts, but I did want to share it with you guys. Now, for the rumor that gets everyone hyped: Batman Beyond. For years, fans have been begging for a game set in the futuristic cyberpunk world of Neo Gotham. And some of the rumors out there suggest Rocksteady might actually do it. So imagine flying through a neon-soaked futuristic Gotham, using Terry McGinnis's high-tech suit with rocket boots, cloaking technology. It would be a huge shakeup to the Arkham formula. Plus, it would introduce a whole new rogues gallery with villains. I mean, you have the shape-shifting ink. It would be the sound-blasting Shriek, radioactive Blight. They would be cool. Now, some people argue that the Beyond villains aren't as iconic as the classic ones. You can make that case, but it would be a fresh start. And to make things even crazier, One of the wildest rumors out there is that Sony is trying to make this new Batman game happen and be a PlayStation exclusive, possibly for the PlayStation 6. I mean, that would be huge. And if they went with that style, if they went with the Batman Beyond, that's the perfect way to reboot, reset the Arkhamverse. Don't give us the same thing we've already had again. Give us an entirely brand new one. That would be a way to do a new trilogy of Batman games, to me at least. Now, let's talk about villains. No matter what game we get, reboot, remake, Beyond, it doesn't matter. There is one villain storyline that a lot of fans are desperate to see done right. I mean done right here. I'm not saying desperate to see because we've seen it, but they want it done right. The Court of Owls. The secret society that's controlled Gotham for centuries. It was heavily teased by WB Montreal for years, and many fans believed they were supposed to be the focus of the game that eventually became Gotham Knights. And let's be honest, while Gotham Knights did feature the court, a lot of fans felt it was a huge wasted opportunity. And you have that dark, creepy, conspiratorial vibe of the court. It's a perfect match for the Arkham series atmosphere. Make this game almost like rated R. Make it gritty, visceral, and have an almost horror-like Court of Owls. Imagine a proper Arkham-style psychological horror sequence set in the court's labyrinth, or boss battles against the undead assassins, the Talons. This would be the perfect way to introduce a threat that challenges Batman, not just physically, but also mentally. It would reveal the secret history of a city that he probably never even knew existed. Then again, that doesn't really go with Batman Beyond, so you can kind of pick which one you would want. Now, what do we know? I mean, after the Suicide Squad disaster, Rocksteady is officially back to making a single-player Batman game. We can confirm that. And the biggest rumors point to either a full-on Arkham Asylum remake or a total franchise reboot, or the optimist like me says we get both. Say we get the Arkham Asylum remake first, and that pads us over, gets everybody back into the Arkhamverse, and then a year or two later, they hit us with a full-on reboot, PlayStation exclusive if that's what you want to do, for the PS6. I mean, we've seen concept art of the canceled Damian Wayne sequel, Project Sabbath. Showed us what that game would have been. Rocksteady never should have deviated from the plan. I mean, they really shouldn't have. Big question is, where do we go? You want Batman Beyond set in a cyberpunk Neo-Gotham? And I guess you could put the Court of Owls in there. I haven't read the Batman Beyond books to know if the Court of Owls is actually part of that at any point, but I guess you could do whatever you want. So you guys let me know what you think. What do you want to see from Rocksteady? Remake, reboot, both, Batman Beyond? Let me know what your dream Batman game is, and I'll see you guys soon.